What's going on, guys? I just wanted to make a video today to kind of explain my thought process on some things and talk about how I think exotic artifacts are bait for most players and especially for earlier players. Now, exotic artifacts are great because they can give you more power. I have this one on just for this example. This one's really well rolled. I've put a lot of resources into it. The reason I say they're bait is because substats matter in this game. If you just throw on 4 exotic artifacts, sure, you might be stronger power-wise, but your character will be significantly weaker. And I normally wear this piece, so I'm going to put that back on. Yes, I lose some power. I get that. It's okay. If you need to cross certain power thresholds, yes, exotic artifacts will help you do that. They're a great tool to use. I don't think they're bad. I think the problem is a lot of people are putting them on because, ooh, exotic's better, but we can fully max out mythic artifacts for free with just time invested in putting more runs into chaos, which if you want to be able to farm chaos and farm artifacts efficiently, please check out my last video. That will show you that, and it's super easy, it's super fast, and today is also the modifiers that work for that as well. But exotic artifacts, the biggest reason they're bait is this is a long process to max one of these out. For one, you do want to put on an exotic artifact that has 4 good substats. That's going to be hard to find, okay? Whereas Mythic, yes, they're hard to find, but there's 3 substats, and you can max them out, so you can have 6 max substats. Exotic artifacts, the reason why I say they're bait, if you go to look at the refactoring, you need to use these artifactual essences. We don't get a lot of these. You get 2 for every 10 energy spent in chaos. That's not a lot, especially when you're trying to min-max it. And it's going to take 15 rolls to hit pity and a 16th roll just to be able to get a +1 upgrade. So like more than likely this signature boost would jump to 49 after I use 16 rolls. That's 32 of that essence. You can do the math. That's a lot of runs of chaos. That's 16 looted runs of chaos. We don't have enough energy for that in a day. You can only loot 12. So exotics, while they're good, they're a long-term grind. If you need to use them for immediate power boost to get your medals, absolutely, go for it. If you get one that dropped, like this one actually dropped pretty high rolled. I've put some resources into it to get it better because I'm going to be hitting a claim 25 and a claim 30 come reset tomorrow. But for most people, just put them on to hit your power boosts, but please farm up a good set of mythic artifacts because you're missing so many boosts just by not using them. Maxed out substats is super boost. I'm getting 71.5% damage. And it doesn't stop there. I mean, all of these substats are great. You can get so much survivability just from substats on the first 2 slots. Defense boost, flat DR, elemental resistance, flat resistance to all elements. Every enemy's attacks in this game have some sort of element, even melees. Range damage resistance. Snipers suck. They deal a lot of damage. Almost 25% resistance to long range, and all of those resistances stacked together. So this is just my PSA that for right now and for a good while, mythic artifacts are viable and they will be used in your builds. Even when I can get this to +10 and put it on, I'm still going to use mythics with it until I get another matching piece to put in slot 4 and until I can actually enhance it with the mats from Chaos. Mythics will not be replaced for a good while, and I think that's okay. I just don't want people falling for the trap of, ooh, I've got 4 exotic artifacts on, I'm strong. You're not. Now, if you have 4 exotic artifacts that have 4 good substats that are decently well rolled, yes, you are. But I know that's not the case for a lot of people, and putting on a 3 good substat exotic artifact with 1 dead stat, that's not better than just maxing out a mythic artifact. Yes, the exotic one will say, so for example, let's say, that one's not a good example. This one's not bad. So let's say we had Solar Boost, Super Boost, and Vulnerability Boost maxed out, but Damage Bonus Boost was a dead subset. Well, I've got that maxed out, so I've got 3 beneficial substats and 1 dead one, but it's significantly more expensive to max that out for only 3 good substats, whereas maxing this out is free. It just takes some glimmer and some time. So I understand exotic artifacts are the true endgame, but invest into your mythic artifacts. They will make you significantly stronger. My Gwyn, who has cleared Expanse 30 several times now, only has mythic artifacts on. Yes, I do have some talent levels. Yes, those play into it. But I can assure you, building heavily into my artifacts and finding synergies that worked for my character is the reason why I was able to clear it and clear it effectively. Substats give you a ton of power. Don't overlook them. I can assure you, you will do better if you just farm out good mythics for now, get them high, and then as time comes, you will add exotics in to replace the mythics, but you won't be hurting yourself when you do that because you have good mythics to support that 1 or 2 exotic artifacts you put in. It's just a PSA video. I just want everyone to know mythics aren't useless. They're very good. So please, please, please try to farm out your mythics, build them up. They will help you a ton. If anyone has any questions on artifacts, substats, anything like that, I'll happily make another video going over what I think are the most beneficial substats. Obviously, certain characters have certain substats they want. Slots 1 and 2 substats are a little different. I can happily go over those as well. But I hope that this was able to be pretty informative for everyone today. If I missed anything, please don't hesitate to tell me in the comments. I'd like to hope that I earned your sub. If I did, great. Please drop a like, drop a sub. If I didn't, go into the comments and tell me what I can do better next time. I just want this community to grow, and I don't want people to waste time or resources on things that will actually hinder their account progress. So I do stream on Twitch. I'll have the Twitch link in the description as well. Feel free to swing by if you ever want to ask questions while I'm live. I'm always trying to help people out if they drop in. So hope you all have a great day. I hope this video helped.